Well, I was hoping to get this in today. Not gonna happen. But I did get all this stuff on, locked down, gaskets in, new, this, and whatever else I had to get because the other ones were nasty and wore out. Got all that torqued down, set up, got the little spline tool in there. I bought a new one of these, new throwout bearing. It's over there. I gotta grease it up, grease the splines, get everything, get that all popped back in there. Got another boot coming for that because it's hard as a rock. It's just torched. Got all that somewhat cleaned up. I mean, good enough for now. I'm not gonna get crazy. I was gonna paint it, and I thought, you know what, I don't even freaking care. So that's all gonna come back apart eventually anyway. So we'll get done then. What else? Got my bell crank rebuilt. This was not in there, so I had to go get another one of these. Put new balls in the ends, and yeah, so just little stuff at a time, just doing little stuff here and there. Just has to be done. But yeah, right now it's pretty well ready to drop back in there. I don't know what else I'm missing at this point. Oh, the bell crank deal. That's one good thing on this deal. If you guys don't know or ever thinking about putting a big block in something like this, the big block and the small block, at least the big block has a spot right here, and this was where it was on the small block. So that ball that's up there will actually go in here. I may take this one out. But anyway, it just screws right in there, which is fantastic because now my bell crank comes out and it should work like it's supposed to. One thing I do have to get is some headers, so I'm going to have to figure out how that's going to work because the bell crank will be right here, so those headers will have to come out. Or I'm going to have to get exhaust manifolds that go over top of it. So that's still something I have to purchase, but that won't stop me from, I don't know, it may stop me from it. I may need to put that bell crank on there and get all this set up out here first. I don't know, I'm thinking out loud again. Instead of trying to drop it in and then try to put the either headers or whatever I decide to use. I know they make shorty headers and they make, you can get exhaust manifolds and stuff like that, but I'm not sure exactly which way I'm going to go yet. I do have a set of headers up in the attic that I need to pull down here and look at, but my guess is they're probably going to get in the way of that, so I'm going to have to consider that. So anyway, yeah, that's about it for today. What else? I think we're going to rebuild this carb. I'm going to put these gauges, these come out of the Camaro. These are Autometer Phantom gauges, so I'm just going to stick this whole thing in there. Got me a book. This thing covers a bunch of different trucks too. It's not just, it really doesn't cover my truck a whole lot. It covers more the C10 series and all that kind of stuff, but as far as, a lot of that stuff's the same, but this is an original book from the 1970s, so it's pretty cool. A lot of these, they've remade them, and you can get them now, but they don't have the index in them. So you just have to sit and search for hours looking for whatever you're looking for. With this one, being it's original, it came with the index, so it tells you, okay, well, if you want to look up engine cooling, you get a 6K, and then you go to it. Why they didn't put this page in some of the newer books, I have no clue, but yeah, it's pretty cool. You can, I love stuff like this, and I usually learn a lot from it because, there's stuff that just shows you diagrams out that, you may not see just looking up underneath there. So yeah. Anyway, I got one there, and I got that one I've had for years, but that's for the Camaro, which is the Chilton's. It's not the original chassis service manual. Anyway, what else? These were a pain. These had this, these didn't, so I had to double up these little guys here so that these bolts would come up high enough. I could have cut those down, I guess, but I just figured it'd be easier to put a couple of those in there. I need to tighten that while I'm sitting here because I just moved that so it's not tight. That one is, so glad I moved that. Anyway, oh, I got the new clip for the back side of this. I was needing that. So now this is on tight and good. So yeah, we're getting closer. Hopefully she'll fire. I've got to rebuild that Edelbrock, put a kit in it or whatever. I mean, it was running when I killed it, but you know, I mean, I dumped all the fuel out of it, but who knows if it's still, you know, the rubber O-rings and gaskets and needled seat areas that are rubber and stuff, you know, end up getting hard and crunchy. We don't want crunchy parts. So yeah, I don't know what else to say at this point other than that's it for now. Maybe next time I turn this back on, we'll be putting this motor in and trying to get her mated up and fastened up and get this bad boy running, get it out of here. All right, see you guys.